Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am sitting here in a new background because I moved out again. And I'm also sitting here with half a face of makeup on because I started filming this and I hated it because I was rambling on and on. And I got to 11 minutes and I was like, I'm only not even halfway through my face and it's gonna take forever. Shut up, please. So I thought that I would start again, streamline it before I get too far into it, everything like that. And here I am starting again. So yes, I'm in a brand new space. I'm in a brand new space. Headspace as well. I'm in a brand new headspace. I moved out of home with my boyfriend, and now I live with my boyfriend, and he is my boyfriend, and we live together, and that's all there is to that. Last time that I moved out of home, I made a get ready with me video, and I thought today I would jump back into making videos again by making a little callback to that get ready with me video by making another get ready with me video in a new space. And how many times can I say get ready with me video? But it's gonna be a get ready with me video. And instead of this time my roommate's asking me to leave because I'm a toxic person, I'm gonna live here with my boyfriend and go to therapy every so often and improve my social skills and improve on my soul. Fun life update since I last made my last video. I don't even remember what type of video well, let me check. The last video I made was back in May, and a lot of stuff has changed since then. I have a boyfriend now, duh. I also learned how to drive. And I bought myself a car. Hello, those are like two really cool, important things that happened in my 25-year-old life. Learning how to drive as well is something that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't have gotten my boyfriend. I make that sound as if I have acquired him or I plucked him out of obscurity and I got him, I bought him maybe. Basically, my boyfriend's hometown is 5 hours away. And I didnn drive, and if I didn't drive, there's no suitable public transport in order to get down there, so it would take like a 14-hour trip maybe to get down there. So I was like, fuck it, I have a crush on this boy, I'm gonna learn how to drive and pay for driving lessons in order to easily see this boy and make it work. But then surprise, surprise, he ended up just getting a job in Sydney and I didn't have to get this car at all. Oh, call back to that second thing I mentioned. Yeah, I'm in therapy now. Don't talk to me, I'm in therapy. My therapist said, actually, what I learned from my therapist is, wow. I went to therapy. Sorry, I can't come today, I have therapy at 5, so can't go. I had therapy this week, and 1, it was expensive, and 2, my therapist was like, your anxiety seems to be going really good. You have 2 more appointments booked. Are you sure you want to keep them? And I was like, are you breaking up with me? And she was like, no, not at all. I'm not breaking up with you, but like, if you want to. I'm like, oh my God. So in order for her to not break up with me, I dyed my hair again and trimmed my mullet a little bit shorter so that next time she sees me, she'll be like, wow, this is someone who isn't a mentally sound person. There are maybe some more underlying issues underneath there that she needs to unpack. Maybe I need to unpack it, but also she needs to be a better archaeologist and get me to unpack them, you know? Let's talk about the other thing that's changed. I am in this space now. Whereas before I was in my parents' house. So basically like a year ago, my ex-roommates asked me to not live with them anymore. And I was like, damn, I'm heartbroken right now. I'll have to move back home. And then I moved back home and I was there for a year. And now I have a boyfriend and we're like, we need our own space. We can't live in my parents' place. Let's get a place. I would say like 2 weeks ago, we embarked on the endeavor of finding a little rental for us to live in. And let me tell you, the real estate market right now, youch, it's pretty cutthroat. We went to like a couple of viewings together, and then Chris went to like a couple of viewings without me because I was at work and I couldn't like get time off. The first place that we went to, it smelled like bleach. It was a decent price, but the whole apartment smelled like bleach. And they were like, oh yeah, sorry, we're getting it cleaned. That's why it smells like bleach. And there were cracked tiles everywhere. And we were still like, it's better than living with your parents still. And I was like, yeah. So we applied for it and we got declined. And then the next place we went to, it was beautiful. It was 2 stories, 2 bed, 2 bath. There was a little garden out the front, and there was a cat in the front yard, like just a neighbor's cat, just in the front yard, like taking a nap. And I was like, fuck yeah, I love cats. Let me at it. We applied to that. Declined again. And I'm like, why? The third place that we went to and saw was like a granny flat, another granny flat. And it was like beautiful. Like, we really enjoyed it. There was high ceilings, there was like different windows that let in different light at different angles. It was beautiful. You had perfect like storage options in the kitchen. There was a big backyard. Even though it was a granny flat, you still had an ample backyard. And we were like, we love this place. We looked at the price of it. We were like, fuck yeah, we love this place. We applied. We still get denied. We applied and they were still showing other people that property still. And I'm like, okay, we'll view this property twice just so that that real estate agent can know that we are serious about living here. She still declines us and I'm like, bitch, you saw me twice. You saw my dumb face twice. How can you think that I'm not suitable to live here? Fuck you, what do you mean? Oh, people with kids want to live here too because of the good price. Fuck you, just because we don't have kids doesn't mean that we don't want to live in a nice place. You know the worst part about that place that we loved is that we are still driving past it and they still have the real estate sign at the front. So they declined us and someone still hasn't moved into there. It's been like 3 weeks now. That's 3 weeks of income that landlord is missing out on. We could be paying that landlord's wage. That landlord doesn't have a job because we're not living in that. Anyways, the past is the past, and now we got approved for this place. There are 2 bedrooms to this place. There are 2 beds, 2 baths to this place. It's beautiful. It has a kind of a small kitchen. There's not a lot of storage, but it's fine. I can make it work. I'm gonna go off camera and do my eyebrows, but then I'm gonna come back to you and rant some more about real estate agents. This eye look is gonna be inspired by one that Brittany Broski just did in a video, and her look was inspired by a girl who she saw on TikTok. And that girl's look, I would say that dealing with real estate this time around was definitely a lot more frustrating than it was when I was moving out with my friends. With my friends, maybe I think I was just spoiled. Like, my friends had just seen a couple of properties in one day. We applied to one of them. We were approved within half a week. Like it moved very fast. It was pretty fun, but it gave me this false expectation of like a fast moving process when it comes to real estate. I thought real estate agents would just jump at the opportunity to get people into a property, but apparently not. And mind you, back then we were like 3 young women with no other real like rental history, like still got approved for like a full house, whereas my boyfriend and I are just have no rental history, but are still just being knocked back for places. And I'm like, why? I definitely want to make like a house tour video once the house is obviously ready. Right now we are living straight up on Struggle Street. We don't have a fridge or a washing machine. The washing machine that I was gonna have was one that I won from work. Yes, I won a washing machine from work a little while ago. But then as we were starting to look for places, my washing machine at home, like my parents' one, conveniently chose that now was gonna be the time that it dies. And I was like, hey guys, there is a perfectly fine washing machine in the garage. Would you like to have it? And my mom was like, wow, thank you so much for the washing machine. And I was like, you're welcome. Yeah, puts a bit of a spinner in our works, but you are welcome. So instead, Chris and I are just trying to find time like in our life to go down 5 hours to pick up a fridge that is no longer in use. This isn't the way that Brittany Broski did her eye makeup, but it's the way that I'm doing my eye makeup. I also probably should have done my eyes before I did my face, because I'm going to be doing a lot of black shadow. So this was a mistake. Straight up mistake. I will say, okay, I straight up am very thankful that the real estate agent at this place has given us an opportunity to like grow our rental resume and like, you know, just taking a chance on us and given us an opportunity to live in this place. I'm very thankful for that. But I do have gripes about it. Like obviously it's a granny flat, so there's no like direct line for internet or anything like that. We don't have to pay for internet, so they're giving us like the Wi-Fi password to the main house in the front, and we just basically leech off of that. I wouldn't mind that so much, except if there's an outage with the Wi-Fi, we can't go in and reset the router because that's not our house. So the best we can do is send them a text message and be like, hey, the Wi-Fi's down, and you know, they're busy people, they might be at work or doing what the fuck ever, not looking at their phone. So it can be like a couple of hours before the Wi-Fi gets reset. That happened the other night and we just wanted to watch like Netflix and we straight up couldn't. We also seem to be in like just a mobile dead spot in the back here. I don't know how, but like our phones just don't fucking work. Our phones just don't work. Half of the time I'll look at my phone and it'll say that I have Wi-Fi, but for mobile connection, I'm on SOS only. I've tried to call like my parents before, or like my dad tried to call me and it's just cut in and out and it's just been like really shit. Ooh, I just had an idea because I've done this look a couple of times before and like I'm already starting to get like fallout of black shadow. But what if I pretend that this is like a shadow shield? It is just a strip of cotton wool, but like, what if I pretend? You know what my favorite, I know that this is disgusting and sorry if you can't relate, but things that I love watching on YouTube are like medical videos, like those gross videos. Like I saw a dude, like an ear specialist, an ear, nose and throat specialist probably, and he was just doing like ear extractions, like earwax extractions on patients. And there was a dude who had like cotton wool, like this, like straight up cotton wool just in his ear, and it was the guy just like extracting all of his cotton wool out of his ear. So it's like, did this guy put straight up cotton wool in his ears, or did like the cotton tips end up fucking like disintegrating into his ears in one time when he tried to clean it? Like that is fascinating to me. So I've been watching those a lot. You know, I've also been watching the classic like pimple extractions, cyst extractions. Those ones get a little bit gross. Those ones can be a little bit seepy, a little bit weepy, a little bit creepy. I don't like to watch those as much. This method is kind of working well because like look at how much fallout is actually there. Trust the process. Oh no, I'm just stamping the own eyeshadow onto my face. Fuck. This is just starting to look like a mess and I don't think it looks cute. This whole section here, hate it. This is definitely way too big of a shadow brush and I've put it all over my nose. How's this for going full circle? This was the exact palette that I used in a Get Ready With Me video 1 whole year ago when I was, 2 whole years ago when I first moved into that place with my friends. I'm gonna finish up my eyes and my lips and then maybe do my bangs or something, but I will see you guys in a second. Pew, pew, pew. I finished my makeup. I did my hair a little bit. This looks like a haircut that my mom would have. But then you pull it to the front and you're like, whoa, that's a haircut that a cool lady would have. I'm okay with this look. I think that I could have done better. The lashes are like really small. I need to get bigger lashes. Everyone, it is now midnight on the 9th of February, which means that it is now the birthday that I have allocated to this little boy Miso, who absolutely hates me and he hates being picked up. So if you see him, just scratch my face up. Don't ask me about it. I hope that you guys like this video. I hope to make more videos again soon. If you want to see any specific like house related video, any house related videos or specific cat related videos, let me know. and I will do that. Please give this video a thumbs up for Miso. Say happy birthday Miso in the comments. I will see you guys in my next one. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Noodle Boy. Goodbye, everyone. Excuse me, sir. It's your first birthday. Do you have anything to say? Okay, see you guys later. Bye.